Yo, Ani, bonjour. What up, though? Em de hebben de gekkie in deze kaas. Minwa SOUFY in deze kaas. Genudo den wawian tenang. Minwa sakamak in the Anishinaabe. Minwa ne ashigaming den don jaba. Yo, check. So, my name is Be Heard, flying through the distance, the red-tailed hawk. Everyone calls me SOUFY from Southwest Detroit. People are from Sagamuk, ne ashigaming. So, welcome to Vibes with the Tribes, the virtual experience 2020. It's a good day to be indigenous, you know? So, first artist coming up today, Spirit Lake, North Dakota, my Lakota brother, Stuart James. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We're gathered here today. Just kidding. So my name is Stuart James, like he said. I'm from the Spirit Lake Reservation in Spirit Lake, North Dakota, and we came out here because our brother SOUFY asked us to perform, basically, along with the fellow other artists. And it's just a great experience to be here. Thank you to everybody tuning in. We're going to share some music with you guys. Like he said, Vibes with Tribes, so you could run that first one. This first song is called, oh, you got to unmute it. I muted it because I didn't want a mistake to happen. There we go. Yeah. This first track is called King. Hey. Yeah. Let's look at my life, wrong and the right. It's hard to be proud, made me stronger to right. Was known as a quitter, lacking the strength. Didn't have hope, I was lacking the faith. Now I think I am the strongest around. So much respect when I go through my town. This for my people, I won't let you down. They know I'm a king, I do not need a crown. This was all part of the plan. I could have been selling these grams. Spent so much time in the lab. Sacrifice time with the fam. People will hate cause they prone to forget. Give it some time and they show you respect. My niece's first birthday I wasn't attending cause I was in Red Lake performing a set. Please do not question my love for my craft. While y'all was in college and working with math, I was spending my hours writing these raps. I seen the good mixed with the bad. Got so much pain I don't know how to cope. This world is so ugly, I swear it's so cold. Sometimes it can feel like you all on your own. I try to escape it when I'm in my zone. So much inside that I keep on the low. Emotions are heavy, they overflow. My hands have been shaking, there's no control. Searching for answers, but no one knows. Got brothers that might never leave the pen. Lost a few friends I won't see again. Can't hurt myself, so I bleed the pen. So much to say, never plead the fifth. They remember me, and they don't forget a thing. When they looking at me, I hope they can see a king. I hope they remember me, and they don't forget a thing. When they looking at me, I hope they can see a king. I hope they remember me. Where we're from, like right now, there's a lot of negativity in the headlines. A lot of it is drug related. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I got brothers that suffer from alcoholism and drug addiction. And you know, what I want to hope for is that eventually the younger generation can see that there's more to life than that. So go chase your dreams. Don't be scared of that. Yeah. This next song is called Tiwahe. And this touches on a lot of the stuff that's going on back home. Yeah. In our language, Tiwahe translates to family. Family under one roof. That's what we're trying to do with the music, is unify everybody. Hey, imagine what would happen if our people came together. Hey, imagine that. Imagine what would happen if our people came together, learned how to heal and overcame the pain forever. There's too much negativity controlling our emotions. Too many distractions interfere with our devotion. It's hard to stay committed to our passion and our craft when so much negativity will dominate our path. I write this for the REYES and the people that I love. Prayers can be strong, but sometimes it's not enough. It seems like our belief is overpowered by this greed. It's a shame the way we live, taking more than what we need. I'm not afraid to speak, I've always had the strength to lead. We hate to hear the truth, but that's what sets us free. Our youth are so depressed, that's why they love weed. They're facing so much stress and they're only in their teens. Nobody there to raise them, they babysit their parents. Cause all they do is drink or get fucked up throughout the week. And that's just part of the problem. We never seem to heal. If you cry then you a bitch. We don't know how we should feel. This is what we're taught, be your man and keep it real. All that tough guy shit is just a front for all the sadness. It's sad to see these families are hit with something tragic. At times it feels hopeless, it turns us into addicts. You need to learn to stop and find the beauty in this madness. Everything in life doesn't need to be dramatic. I never hold grudges. I know we all human. We have our own path. We just need to keep it moving. I follow the values of my culture with everything I'm doing. Not too many people like to see me keep improving. I keep my business to myself, especially with this music. They hate to see you win unless they get included. My parents always taught me I should focus on the bright side. I swear no one can stop me when I'm headed for that limelight. I love it whenever I'm under pressure. Love it when people will come together. We learn to utilize unity. It ain't about money or jewelry. Could never write a verse if it doesn't have a purpose. Spend many days alone feeling down and out and worthless. Only thing I know is how to speak on where I'm from. We call them reservations. At times it's like the slums. Depression rates are high. That's why we stay numb. Life can hit you hard when you chasing after funds. I thought we'd have no worries like we did when we were young. Looking back, the boys were foolish. At the same time, it was fun. If I could go back in time, I'd do it all again. Suffer so much loss, but it turned us into men. Where I'm from made me everything I am. This music was always there. I never had a lot of friends. My biggest inspirations were Jay-Z and Kanye. Wopida Ichichu, Mniwa Kan Oyate. Everything I write is sincerely from my chante. And everything I do is for my family. Tiwahe. Yeah. Everything I do is for my family. Tiwahe. Yeah. Yeah. I was saying, I dropped a new album, by the way, so you guys should go stream that. It's called Something Different on all platforms right now, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that. So you want to press pause real quick? That song is really about the realities, and I have a song in there called Round Here that kind of talks about that too. But the one thing I say on that, the song on the new album is like, there's a spot on there where I talk about how sometimes people think you're being negative because you're talking about the realities. But those realities are never pretty sometimes. So, you know, some people could take it the wrong way, but really, you know, don't be afraid to look at reality. But, you know, when I was like really first starting off, I always wanted to be like God MC. Like, so it's crazy to be in Detroit performing. This is my second time in Detroit performing, but like I always looked up to Eminem, the way that he always slashed syllables up and stuff. So, you know, it made me want to do that a lot. And I had this line where, I had this rhyme that I wrote a while back where it was like, back in 09, man, I used to smoke weed just so I could get high. Now I get the same feeling every time I write and every time I grab the mic. People be telling me, homie, it's evident you be intelligent, keep on developing. Fuck what they say, man, the hate is irrelevant. Killing these syllables, everyone feeling it. Hope you've been listening to what I've been saying. The lyrics I'm kicking it out for the week. Dropping the truth every time that I speak. I'm making all these rappers think twice about what they spit. I wrote this on the toilet so you know that I'm the... Yeah. But, yeah, I really love rapping. I love making music. I love writing. So we're just all out here unifying together, making music, making medicine through the music. I believe music is medicine, or it can be, depending on how you do it. So we can play the next one. This next one's called Right Now, Right Meow. You want to press play there, Dad? Hey. So I like this song because it's very vibey. And this is also on all platforms. It's called Right Now. Stuart James, go check out all the music. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, this is one of those songs for when you're going to see, you know, that special someone. I know it's kind of late right now. Yeah. But girl, I'm on the way right now. You got me on the way right now. I'm trying to misbehave right now. I know it's kind of late right now. But girl, I'm on the way right now. You got me on the way right now. Hey. Misbehave right now. I think about you when I write a couple lines. Girl, you make me feel like it's summertime. Maybe we could spend some time. I just wanna feel the vibe. No, I'm not these other guys. Hope you tell me come inside, you such a dime. Swear you better than my credit score. I ain't even tripping if I get ignored. Wanna take you where you never been before. We can have a good time and many more. I'm plenty sure the drama from them other guys probably got you traumatized. You feeling every word, baby. Maybe we can harmonize. I ain't even frontin'. I can promise you it's hard to lie. There's no bad intentions in this heart of mine. I promise I ain't the type to try to play you like an Xbox. Let's talk. I just wanna vibe out. Take a little time out. Take a little drive. Now I swear this life is crazy. I just want you right now. I know it's kinda late right now. It's kinda late. But girl, I'm on the way right now. I'm on the way. You got me on the way right now. I'm on a wave. I'm trying to misbehave. Yeah. I know it's kinda late right now. But girl, I'm on the way right now. You Got me on a wave right now. Hey.
Tryna misbehave right now.
Haven't seen you in a minute, send a location. No curfew, this is not probation. I swear that ass perfect, it deserving ovation. Got me feeling dizzy when it's put in rotation. We ain't been this close since back in our teen days. I know it's been a minute, we could put it on replay. Life is crazy like them LA freeways. Let's take a drive, baby, you could be the DJ. Nothing ever, whenever you beside me. Can't stop looking, girl, I swear that you a dime piece that could possibly replace you. I'm always getting hooked every single time I taste you. Tell me where to go now. You and I together, I like that pronoun. We can kick it like karate. Got my hands all on your body, girl. You hotter than wasabi, and I love it when you naughty, yeah.
I know it's kinda late right now.
It's kinda late.
But girl, I'm on a way right now.
I'm on the way.
You got me on a wave right now.
I'm on a wave.
Tryna misbehave.
Yeah. I know it's kinda late right now. But girl, I'm on the way right now. You got me on a wave right now. Tryna misbehave right now. Yeah. Hey, to everybody tuning in, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this. Still got like 2 more, I think. But if you guys, shout out to Defi. He just dropped an album as well. Hey, the song's called Coco. Hey, baby girl skin like Coco. She's so sweet, she would probably turn you loco. She's so fine, cause she always rock my promo. She my little model when she helped me with my promo. Baby girl skin like Coco, she looks so good. I keep staring at her photo. When she walk away, I just wish it wasn't slow-mo. If you try to hit her on the low, that's a no-no. You say your girl fine, but you don't take her out in public. This is so hard, even haters gon' love it. They feel me on the REYES, cause they know my style is rugged. All the women call me honey, cause they know the young and buzzing. Y'all are so lame, always talking like a pimp. Why you acting like the man when we know that you a simp? You say you got hoes, but really they your friend. Man, I swear they so bad, boy, I swear that she a 10. She used to run track, so I know she got that stamina. That body looking righteous when I capture it on camera. Hotter than wasabi in the temperature in Panama. If you try to holler, she gon' probably start to laugh at you. My lady got ass, her style can be elegant. My lady got class, she make every girl irrelevant. My lady stole my heart, I had to run and tell a friend. My lady got that dark skin, she shining with that melanin.
Baby girl skin
Like Coco, she's so sweet, she would probably turn you loco. She's so fine, cause she always rock my logo. She my little model when she helped me with my promo. Baby girl skin like Coco, she looks so good, I keep staring at her photo. When she walk away, I just wish it wasn't slow-mo. If you try to hit her on the low, that's a no-no. Yeah. For everybody out there watching right now, if you ever felt like there was no one there, or you feel like you're alone in this world, someone cares. I just hope you know that. Yeah. Someone cares. Just know that. People got a way of trying to make you feel small. Napoleon complex, I think that's what it's called. If you ever felt lost due to someone else's actions, just know it's not your fault.
Sometimes shit happens.
Just don't blame yourself.
Don't blame yourself.
If you ever fall, don't be worried about scars. It ain't about what people see, it's about what's in your heart. Don't be scared if things change, it's okay to restart.
When you know that someone cares,
They'll always hold you up.
when you know that someone cares,
You won't feel like giving
when
up.
you know that someone cares,
You'll always feel
when
loved.
you know that someone cares,
You'll always be enough.
the more I grow,
The more I grow,
the more I know,
the more I know.
I'll hold you close,
Yeah.
hold you close,
Hey,
won't let you
hey.
go, won't let you go.
At times I wonder why I'm so troubled. I cared for people who didn't reciprocate it. Rainy days inside my head, only seeing precipitation. Outside the weather's fine, sometimes I hate imagination. The times you at your lowest, you broken and feeling hopeless. You always do your best, but it's feeling like no one noticed. It seems like nothing's fair. Just know that someone cares. I pray you never feel alone, even if no one is there. Lately I've been learning that blood is thicker than water, but it be your own blood that will hold you underwater. I was taught your word is all you have. Some of y'all would sell your soul just to say you got the bag. And just to feel acceptance, people choose to live illegal. They say money is the root of everything that is evil. So why we praise the dollar, acting like it is the answer? Money never saved my people from dying or getting cancer. I hope that we can focus on the things that really matter. Keep the real ones in your circle and watch the rest of them scatter. I was blessed with a fam that helped me chase my dream in life. I'm thankful that I have a place to sleep at night. It's not too late to make a change. Keep living without a curfew. Forgive the ones who hurt you. Don't let it disrupt your virtues. Tell your family family, you love them before it's too late. I ain't here for recognition, I'm just making sure you're straight.
When you know that someone cares,
Yeah.
always hold you up. When
You know that someone cares.
feel like giving up.
When you know that someone cares.
Always feel love.
When you know that someone cares.
You'll always be enough.
The more I grow, the more I know. I hold you close, won't let you go. Yeah, yeah.
Which, yeah, at the end of that, yo, much love everybody tuning in right now. Just want to give thanks right here for Vibes with the Tribes, live from Detroit, Michigan. We could run the track. This first song right here is titled Medicine. Everybody tap share right now. Yeah. Follow the eagle and honor my people. Turn up like the throttle and EQ, but conquering evil. Rods of pottery and offerings. Walking my moccasins. Heads won't comment when you're doing good, but don't mock your sins. Swallow your pride, forget the fame and glory. Respect those who came before me, check your creation stories. But whether my scalp's braided or now faded, I'm a proud native. My styles are never outdated. Ancestors laid it down for the foundation. The sound isn't downgraded nor annihilated. A little brown child was a loud mouth, mixing up some powwow with some wild style. Surround sound, drum sung in the roundhouse. Brown is brown, black is black, like the mouse in the middle of the night. You can hear them howl loud. A coyote about to wild out, but they don't wanna see a colored man or woman on the upper hand. Not bundles and hundreds of rubber bands. I would rather be with my mother and fam in the motherland, but I gotta hustle up a couple grand. See, still it's all love, and I'm loving what I am. I love my fam, love my clan, love the land. Profits over people I will never understand. I wish our elders could reawake and be young again. Hug your grams, spread love and stop the hate. You can see similarities between the res and the trap. Yeah, there's common traits. In the hood, there's liquor stores at every corner. On the reservation, fire water waits at every border. And that liquor causes drama, fights, riots, and disorder. Plus domestic violence while your baby's crying from the torture. But whether you're on the res of the street, keep your head up. And don't get caught up in the trap that's a setup. Somewhat of a miracle that we're still living. Listening to the rhythm of your drum and heal with it. Surviving genocide, suicide, just being real with it. No surprise that medicine wheel is still spinning. Minutes by minutes go by, they figured we give up and die. But living indigenous tribes, we're giving them limited lives. Burying stereotypes, aware and prepared for the fight. Cherish and care for your life, take you through aerial flights. From Detroit back to Shiprock with boom bap, traditional medicinal hip hop. Albuquerque in the building. Much love to Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to all relations. This next song is titled Gather Round, produced by Ariano. Yeah. Never forgetting our memories, every entity generates energy. Better we working together instead of us separately. Nothing and everything becoming one. Nothing the treachery, spreading out love to an enemy. Comes with integrity, summon the melody, humming this therapy. Love is the recipe, drug is the remedy. Dropping delivery, drumming out heavily. Job and heads we vibe and steadily rocking forever, wherever we are. Carefully cherish our love for the art. Couple of bars, offer the charity, not for the currency. Mentally calm and clarity, wearing my armor. Cutting out jealousy, offer sincerity. I'm drawn to longevity under the sun. Remember it when it was all just for fun. Whether it's tables, you're ready to repayment, no labeling, arranging the breaks in a couple of drums. Flavor is savory, cadence is catering, naming no fakery, ranging from A to Z. Maybe it's Maybelline, makeup is make believe, raising the wages of double or none. Running through shadows, humble we travel. I'm coming on up from under the gravel. Bundles of ammo from hundreds of battles. Arrows and shields, plus a drum and the rattle. Wearing all black, yeah, so nothing's bedazzled. I cover my tracks, but my raps went through hundreds of hassles. I'm a wonderful mammal, crumbling castles. Up in the gallows, shovels and axles, duck for the samples. Cultivate, I'm in my sober state, I know no hate. Let us grow and float away, roast and roll a J under the solar rays. Yoga flame on the road in the open lane. Make the most today though, below the rainbows. I'm giving thanks for the time growing old and gray, but the soul is no decay. I'm out for dream trails in case you woke up late. But what if love is so potent enough to cut you open? And Cupid is the couple's culprit. Feel the rush and clutch the moment. Double dose on the drug you cope with. Mixing up the potion in a cup of Cotrin. We've been through this mess while the rugs get woven. Above the stove with my broken heart and my arms are open. Yeah, we've grown apart, but still we're going far. On this map we're throwing darts. Running through shadows. Humble we travel. Coming on up Up from under the gravel, bundles of ammo from hundreds of battles, arrows and shields, plus a drum and a rattle. Revving all black, yeah, so nothing's bedazzled. Cover my track, while my raps went through hundreds of hassles. I'm a wonderful mammal, crumbled in castles. Up in the gallows, shovels and axles, dug for the samples, yeah. It's off my album, Deserted Oceans, available on all platforms. Vibes with the Tribes. Feelings with Goldie was killing them slowly. Had to reseal and refill from the slowly. Healing from the lonely, feeling chilling in the cold breeze. Trying to get it all, but it's still in my dome piece. Low key, never just beat to my own knees. No need to give them the go key. We go hard, but then with the OGs, living with no C's. We roll trees while spitting these cold bars. Get maximum effort for minimum proceeds. I'm out here just fulfilling my own dreams. From DC to Detroit to OC, coast to coast across oceans to BOCs. Hitting them and giving them 16 like OZs. Flow free can't hold me to slow speed. Mostly back to back, rap the fast, phantom lap, stashed in rap of ghostly. Peace to the Hopi people and the Pueblo, living in the Adobe. The home is holy, the homies know it. Throw a show, but load and donate the proceeds. Spit it so vivid over an instrumental though. Intricate rhythms, but in the middle of a flow. Parent little did you know. Finish with did a minute and not a minute more. Deaf eye in the shed. I rap for my tribe is the net. Respect to the blow that resides in the lay. Chopping at the rhythm any time of the day. The type of rider, rhyme provider, grind like a 9 to 5 and nose diving, pilot fighter, light the fire. They bite like vipers, but they couldn't even find the lighter. Hip hop was a dead, I was right beside her. Read the vital signs, combine tech and mic and 9 from a hyper hybrid. I go in at the rifleman, sight like the sniper lens. Started from the bottom of the barrel to the top like a pharaoh. Now I'm launching an audible arrow. Hop on the line while we chop on the tempo. Rippling across ponds in the meadow. Giving them some extra flavor. Echo chamber with a couple of the West Coast favorites. Line them up, hit them in the room, giving them a dose of the basics. Back in the lab with the dad to attack. Rapping so fast, catch the dads will attack. Amateurs lacking the grammar and fact. Stand on my mat with my clan on my back. WWC, couple 100 degrees. Humble that I never move over the beat. Chopper hovering over the sea. 100 to 103. Some of the beats coming in from under the league. Locking low with the project blow. Respect to the West with the Southwest flow. Going off, keep it always roaming on B. I'm roaming Arizona with my motor on E. All my people in the place to be. Vibes with the Tribes. Yeah, hit it with the rhythm, said it, give it to it, get it, this is written when I'm living, hit it with it, admitted, so did it for digits, so the critics did it, admitted, we're in it, so it fitted, originally ripping it, hit it back, where we never left, catching my second breath, these tracks to try to chance a rap, couldn't let it rest, fully stack-headed west, sharp as an axe, head on seven flesh, hack into head and chest, forever fresh, searching for a synonym for cinnamon, I'm sending them a phrase, on every child, so lifted and raised, living in these days, life written to a page, mics, ripping with embrace, life, shifted to the gray night, rhythm will get raised, right, as you're drifting in this space, to the rhythm of the wave strike, see the sun raised against the shades of plain sight, to the runways, these tracks are raps remain in flight, yeah. Through this open allegiance, they continue with the substantively comes to increase and spoken uniqueness. Chosen to breathe bliss, below and beneath pitch. The flow with the beat hits, we know that you need this. Code that I'm seedlit, go in the deepness that you're over these theses. Starting the sequence, sound solo releases, wild poems and pieces. That was like a phoenix. Song plays up ahead when the light shines. Every morning and every party that's quite live. Recording it's my time, part of a lifeline. Finish the day right, started a night fine like a sunset on a Southwest summer Saturday. Coming back to Detroit from a trip to Santa Fe. Smooth cruising and no rush. Vibes with the Tribe, show some love. Song is titled Help Me Breathe. Produced by Ariana. Yeah. Turn it up. Set you free, let me breathe. Whatever's meant to be could be destiny. My energy is endless, blessed by my ancestors next to me. Drink my specialty to manifest my dreams. Stretch those wings, broken, no rest, no sleep. Treble bleeds, press repeat, forever embedded in my memories. A gentle breeze against the trees. Grind relentlessly to catch my lead, but it's best to check my speed. Don't mention me, a legend eventually. Left an extra key that unlocks levels beyond dimension 3. I said my piece. Help me breathe. Set them free. Help us breathe. Fight Finding myself inside of a spiral I fail. I would prevail, time after time I have failed. Grinding my life on this mic and I just might go psycho while trying to excel. Describe how I felt, well, had to climb out of a well. Nearly ended up inside of a cell. Had to realign my life on the trail. Heighten myself, the sentence is bended like a road that's open-ended. Drove with no goal intended, though I'm headed to a zone that's lonely and I won't regret it. No surrendered and no retreat. Holding my head up and rope to my feet. Slowly I sped up and over the peak. Then unfolded dilemmas, no moment to breathe. Hoping to get up, then open my wings. Flow with the breeze, coast with them seas. Don't wanna end up so broken and prone to defeat. Her vocals are soulfully sweet, over a beat. A ceremony to me. Woke up, it's only a dream. Was thrown in the ocean to sink. Still go where no one believes. We cope with emotions released.
Unsave me,
Set them free.
help me breathe.
Help us breathe.
Unsave me, set me free.
Yeah.
Unsave me, help me breathe. Unsave me, set me free.
Yeah. Tighten my circle, lighten my herbal, rise and climb over hurdles. Enlighten your senses, widen perspective to the highest of virtues. Why would they hurt you? Tired of liars, silence, and her views. Anyone blessed truly by the God, the woman, the man could curse you. Remember writing my first tune, reciting the words to on the night before curfew. Had an urge to pick up the mic and get hype if they heard you. My verse is multiversal, journey through each journal. Running turbo derbies through these verbals, merging wordings to each wormhole. This is setting me free, on the house with no handouts. Out of bounds in the background, yeah, I was down and out, but where you at now? Another man down, but never tapped out. Get a second to breathe and do better than my last round. Looking for gold, hoping that it pans out. Enough cash amount for my fam now. I'ma stand now, holding the moment today. Let go of a hold you astray. Nobody holding you back, you know what it takes. Don't blow it and throw it away. Rolling at my own pace, not joining a race. My hope and my faith won't be erased or replaced. Opening space for the old and the aged. Approaching the gates, now set them free.
Unsave me,
Help us breathe.
help me breathe. Unsave me, set me free. Unsave me,
Sending my love to everybody out there right now. Vibes with the tribes. Shout out to my homie SOUFY for bringing this out, presenting this event, making this happen right now. Give thanks. Yo. Got one or two more. We're going to keep it moving. It's been an honor to rock for y'all. My name is Derives, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Dene Nation. Yeah. I'm catching my flight on this microphone. When we arriving at midnight, it's time we go. Slicer inside a kaleidoscope. These puppets are subject to mind control. Some are in hyperspeed, stuck in the cyberzone. Flooded and flooded your flying zone. These buzzers are bugging and coming. Flow blood while we gunning and cupping the microphone. Huddling up in the hustle, 100 knots. 100 for miners go, shining out bright with the lighter glow. Right in the sky, but I'm like a drone. Fire in the sky, flying on by like a bright UFO. Spiraling cyclone, taking your title, remaining untitled. Though labels are tired, we're slaying your idols, bro. Divided the light from the night below. Flow tighter, the higher the fire goes. After the crime fight, I'm hiding in Idaho inside of a quiet home. With an 8-bit xylophone striking a hypertone. You ain't taking the Vikings throne unless you achieve the general fee. So an edible fee, we'll buy the clone, stab it, wrap it like a boa constrictor, rapid damage, give it hope to the living, havoc will panic, overthrowing the system. Albuquerque in the building, peacefully sleeping with one eye closed, eager to feast when the sun's right low. MCs are tongue-tied and hung by a rope. Come to a live show, crush 9 rows. Don't mind drunk drive, don't drive though. Peace to the people who punch 5-0. A battlefield is where the front lines go. It's gonna be a long night and rough ride home. Cut ties as I cut my cloak. One tribe and I love my folk. Feel the rush high just from one rhyme dose. Unwise, should've read the blood sign oath. Defiance in the face of a tyrant. Forming an alliance, breaking the silence. Flying through outer space with no pilot. Light years from the day, check the mileage. Clips of this rig and it drifted with balance. Drifted with Alice on the trip into Dallas. Took the sip of the mix of the chalice. Went through a twist, now we stripping the callus. Vibes with the tribes. Yeah. Beat produced by Smoke M2D6. Yeah. Got a hooded mask on a crooked pad, cause she couldn't pass cooking class. Now she butchers pushing packs of cushion hash. Got her for the low, how she really get her? I don't wanna know, but I'm a cop of both. California valleys, Colorado slopes. Collar cause she solid as an oak. Ran the tantrums from a phantom champion. Kept the candy from a damn big Cambian. They thought I was gone till then I was in it, but I created an antidote from the venom. Yeah, now I'm on the road, never headed with a trunk for the lovers. I'm a legend of a double of my Reddit, and I hustle for the fetties so the brother will get shredded. Vibes with the tribes, yeah. I wait while she's mixing the cauldron. When tasting, she's ripping you open. Raining, taking a hit of the token. Watching the flame as she flickers and floats. Her fragrance is mystic utopia. Fake spin it through with the dosage. Or phonies are getting the funnier. She's draining the wake of your phobia. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is DefI. Vibes with the tribes. It's my last track right here. Yeah. The key to the secret passage, you read it backwards. Keep repeating the patterns, your heart's beating faster. You sleep in the creepy attics, or in the streets with addicts. I'm dreaming of the deepest atlas where we could vanish. I am a lion weeping, a lion at a time of fire breathing dragons, inspired to go completely savage. See the madness in his eyes between peace and malice. Sleeping on a hollow shell, the cheapest squeaky mattress. If it's feast or famine, I feed my famine and kill the will to be. Drill the cheek of a beastly mammoth with bleeding daggers. Releasing ammo and arrows, depleting the weakest rappers while they want to take away nature's way of keeping balance. We traveled up from under realms and hundreds of worlds. My spirit's essence shines iridescent, mother of pearl. But y'all don't know the flow is floating like a ghost ship. Rolling on a road trip, road spliff is cold spit, low pitch. Spelling out words, grammatical magic. My pattern unraveling, rapid elaborate. I'm back up the canyons, then paddle the animus to the lab of the labyrinth. We travel by chariot, yeah. Was sad and lonely, loading, had no focus. The path unfolded before me with black and roses. The passage was hopeless, had to retract my motions. Traveled the land by rovers, through the back roads and Clovis. Scattered poems through the rats and roaches. Sharing stories of glory, these auditory moments. Had to get past the poison, feeling like your past was stolen. Those tragic lows and golden highs both add to the magnum opus. New opportunities open when that one closes. Memories keep playing back and forth in a backwards motion. Like scattered poems over records broken. I slowed it down, played it back, had to let it soak in. They say you're saying more when less is spoken. There is no chorus, I left it open. Tracks composed right by the Western Ocean. While I wrote this, roasted in my desert posted. Yeah, spelling out words, grammatical magic. My pattern unraveling, rapid elaborate. Back up the canyons and paddle the animals to the lab and the labyrinth. We travel by chariot. Thank you guys for tuning in. Vibes with the tribes. I'm just gonna say peace with this acapella. Sending my love to y'all. Peace to all my tribe people. Dark skin, fly eagle. 5-fingered being breathing, keep your minds peaceful. We couldn't afford the jewel in 1944 on the 4th of June. Boarding school and the boarding school forced to move. Got chores and more sports at the dorm, but only one course of food. Fire chief kept the wood burning before morning. Outside the outhouse early at 4:40. Past the sheep rug on the floor by the door in the dormitory. Escape through those corridors and exploring your war pony. Here to take it back home, cause y'all know the residue. Scrub the resin off your face and scrape away the residue. Peep your resume like beams our people resonate. We're resolute, sacred and stoic, able to cope with all the pain that we've soaked in. The generations awoken, but before the reservation was our home, you know the nation was stolen. But I'm in a sweat lodge seeing the vision. It's like I'm back out the womb, dreaming of grandmother moon in a fetal position. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in. DefI, peace. Vibes with the tribe. Yo.
Yeah. So, I need bonjour one more time. What up, though, since we're in the D. Vibes with the tribes. Chimagwich, everybody that's tuning in right now and watching. So what we're going to do right now is take a little break from the performances and the hip-hop artists, and we're going to introduce someone else that's going to bring us a little bit different kind of medicine. So coming up, I have Alexis Estes, is a creative healer and intuitive channeler. She uses the higher consciousness platform to provide healing and promote spiritual growth through the holistic mediums of tarot, oracle card readings, yoga, and art-based therapies. Alexis draws on cross-cultural, member of the Lower Brule Sioux tribe, with academic experience in the range of indigenous and Western creative healing disciplines. Her certifications include a bachelor's in indigenous liberal studies from the Institute of American Indian Arts, a 200-hour yoga teaching training certificate. She is currently enrolled in a master's program for counseling and art therapy at Wayne State University. Alexis's unique multicultural approach to the therapeutic practices of tarot, oracle card reading, yoga, and art-based therapies enables Alexis to be compassionate, resourceful, healer for the diverse population. So, is everybody here ready for some different medicine? Can we make some noise? So, we're going to welcome Alexis Estes to Vibes with the Tribes.
Say Miigwech and Wopila Tonka in Lakota. Let me set this down here to get started. So, welcome everyone to Vibes with the Tribes. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I'm going to introduce myself first in Lakota. How Matako Yepi, Alexis Estes, Alexis Estes, Woksape Olewian, Amachi Yapi Ksto. Chante Washte Nape Chiuzapi Ksto. So in Lakota, I said, hello everyone, my name is Alexis Estes. My name is Seeks Knowledge Woman, and I am here to share with you good feelings from my heart. I have a message here channeled between both astrology, more Western perspectives, counseling, and also including Lakota philosophy. So with that, I want to get started talking about a message that I gathered from Jamie Son's book, The 13 Clan Mothers. And most often, we think of the moons and we think of the 12 moon cycles as what the Western society knows. 12 moon cycles, 12 months of the year. But in indigenous culture, there's 13 moons per year. So right now, we're actually in the 12th moon cycle, which is gives praise. This is the clan mother who's known for giving praise. Of course, it happens to be the time of Thanksgiving coming up here soon, too, as well. So there's this universal coordination going on. And we know there's a waxing moon. And a little bit about the moons is when there's a full moon, this is when the wild things come out, right? This is historically known as the time of the werewolves, the time of the mystic coming out. And this is also the time that we can manifest the most in our lives. So right now is a time of giving praise. According to our clan mother, gives praise. And she says, the more we give, the more we receive. So gathering those feelings in our heart center, giving warm praise for one another, for our feelings for ourselves, giving praise for other people's accomplishments, creating this ultimate cycle of well-being. This, in Lakota we say, in Lakota we talk about how everything is related. And so in that way, everything is related. The more we give, the more we're gonna receive. So with that being said, and making this correlation now between astrology and indigenous science, I'm gonna pull out my cards, which I've drawn based off of today's life path number. Today's life path number is number 9. All I simply did is add up the numbers, life path number 9, today, the 21st of November, 2020. And we have a wonderful reading here. Let's see how it correlates into our praise, praising others, praising ourselves. Okay, so first card, Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. So thinking of this card, thinking of what we can receive, what's even possible for us to receive. We've got the hand out, holding it out, a coin hovering above it, ready to receive. So we think about what abundance lies before us, what things are ideas still forming in our head that will eventually create abundance. So we're setting the foundations for building abundance. Got the 10 of Cups. Cups are more based off of water signs. They're more related to water signs, emotions. So we've got this intensity building of feelings and emotions. We're becoming overjoyed. And keep in mind, this is a general reading. Because for many of us, we've gone through a great amount of difficulties, and I'm just tying this into the general ways of the world right now. We've gone through this great loss in our families and communities. But right now we're overcoming that because we're able to, once there's a loss, once there's a sacrifice, that's when we find the true blessings. That's when we're down to the bare minimum of life's existence. That's when we find the true blessings, true spiritual, emotional blessings. And that's what this card is about right here. 10 of Cups, finding those emotional, true blessings, those necessities of food, the water, the resources, the shelter, friends, family, love, connections. This is what life is really about when it comes to feeling emotions and building an abundance. So we have 10 of Cups and moving on up. That's our past, present, and this is our future card. We have the 9 of Pentacles coming up here. So Pentacles moving back to that physical energy, the physical world. So we're moving from that emotional state. We're building it up in our heart chakra. We're adding in our passion, our energy. We're building up through our manifestation, our lower chakras. And then in the future, we're manifesting all that abundance that you could ever dream of. Manifesting it, giving, receiving, falling in alignment with our gives, praise. And we've pulled some other cards just for confirmation here of our message. Our animal guardian. And so this is a wonderful card because many of us see symbolisms in the world around us. And sometimes Western society doesn't accept it. But as for us indigenous people and those who dare to see past the barriers of Western society, we can receive symbols and ideas from our animal guides. So maybe you saw a hummingbird today. Maybe you saw a roadrunner. Maybe you saw a deer. Think about the characteristics of that animal, what it could be pointing out to you in your life. We have the Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards, tying right back into our pentacles, our moving from our emotional state and now into a more state of manifestation. So we're moving on up, we're reaping our rewards. It's going to happen. The fruit of your labors is going to grow and it's going to be yours. Also, the Lady can also talk about coming in touch with our divine feminine energies. It's believed that there's both a masculine and feminine center within each and every body. And this is especially important to indigenous peoples because in indigenous cultures, we have what's called the two-spirited. And this is a sacred role when people can take on both identities. And so the more you come in tune with your masculine and feminine side, whether you're male or female, then the more those manifestation energies are flowing through you. The more you've come into terms with who you are. And so I think that Lady could also be talking about coming in touch with our divine feminine characteristics. Next we have music. So I did not plan this one out. Shout out to Vibes with the Tribes for the music today. Keeping in harmony, wonderful medicine, blessings found in music. So shout out for that one. We have Whale, which is breach. And just as I was talking about how right now we're building up energy, we're seeking to manifest something. Well, this whale card is a confirmation that we're going to breach. But think about how a whale surfaces, how that happens. It doesn't just all of a sudden like go up just because it happens because of an impulse inside that whale. It happens because it moves its tail in a fast motion. It propels itself up. So this is letting us know that it's not necessarily easy to accomplish our goals and dreams. It's going to require some effort, but the breach is going to happen when you put in the effort. And I love this card so much. Shout out to my daughter who actually helped me pull the card today, and it coordinates all too well to our performance because today I was talking about the 13 clan mothers and I was talking about the moon cycles. I was talking about how we're going to be building up to the 30th of November, our full moon, our time of manifestation. Right now we're waxing, we're building up the time to that. And now the full moon, when it comes out, what does the full moon reveal to us? It reveals truth in darkness. It reveals that there is blessings, there is even creativity found in darkness. So in this card right here, we have the shadow figure represented. We also have it represented that they're coming into the light. They're becoming known. And with that, you're encouraged to keep being yourself, keep being your creative self, adventure, dare to be transformative, like the werewolf, dare to transform, dare to be creative, dare to take some risks, because with those risks is how we find out the truth. So thank you so much for having me. Wopi Latanka, blessings to you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of today's show. Thank you.
Nice. Chimogwets for that good medicine. So we're gonna continue on with Vibes with the Tribes. The next artist that I have coming up, I really hope you guys are ready for his energy. Coming all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. So I got my brother, the Sober Junkie, coming up to perform for you guys. So, Sober, you ready, baby? I know it's cold here. You coming in from Vegas? Cool. Everybody ready for Sober Junkie? Let's do it.
Check, 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 check. Woo! How y'all feeling? So the band was coming with me, right? And it took too long. We didn't get the place, get the vehicle that we was gonna bring out here. And I went over to my boy's house and I was talking to him about everything. And I was like, man, it's crazy. Everything's happening to keep me from coming out. I was like, you know, this thing, they had a thing online. You guys had your governor or whatever said they was closing things down. And I went to my boy's house and he was like, bro, get out there. Get out there. Let that thing drop, Stewie. This song is about everybody. This song was not just about me, but it's about everybody, all of us. I like to write from a place where I could tell a story or maybe sing my story that might connect with other people to connect to their stories. It's all good, man. We rocking. Check it out. Just gotta teach people about people so people can love people. We gotta teach people, we gotta love people, we gotta show them the way. Cause it ain't easy in this world, no, cause stuff can start to add up weight. And I know it ain't easy when your girl walks out or your man don't wanna be there no more. Or if you lost your baby and you're going crazy and you don't wanna live no more. If we teach people about people and people can love, yeah. We teach people we're all equal. So let's spread love. Teach people about people, and people can love, yeah. You matter, know that you matter. So let's spread love. Now I know that I've been where you've been, and I can tell you what you need to do. We gotta love ourselves before we can love anyone else. I know this is the truth. It's so much easier said than done, yes I know. But start daily, get your routine. Wake up, rise and shine, it's a beautiful day. I know that this love is for me. If we teach people about people, and people can love, 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 yeah. Teach people we're all equal, so let's spread love, love, love. We teach people about people, and people can love, 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 yeah. You matter, know that you matter, so let's spread love, love, love. And we can learn from each other, oh. And we can make this a better place. Come on now, yeah. So come to me, my sister and brother, oh. 'Cause if we learn each other, we can love each other. Come on. We can love, we gon' love. I said we gon' love to a brighter day. We gon' love, we gon' love, we gon' love, alright, yeah. If we teach people about people, people can love, 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 yeah. Teach people about people, and people can love, 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 yeah. Teach people about people, yeah, and people can love, 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 yeah. Teach people about people, and people can love, 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 yeah. So one more time we're gonna say, teach, cut that off real quick. Cut that off real quick. We're gonna go like this. Teach people, yeah, about people, so people can love, 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 yeah. You matter, know that you matter, so let's spread love, love, love. I love all y'all, let's go. Choctaw Nation, Sock Fox Nation, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody make some noise for Sober Junkie in the building. Sober Junkie in the building. Yo, so we're almost done with this. So we're riding out. So Chimagwech, everybody that's been watching, tuning in. Obviously, we try to make this something different, but due to the circumstances, we just hope everyone is staying safe. You know, especially our communities, our native communities, our indigenous communities. We really got to be safe out here and protect our elders and protect our young ones. So with all that being said, we're going to keep the show going. Next, Southwest Detroit representative, Pokagon Band representative, my Bode Wadmi Southwest brother, Suppy Never Really Dies. It's going to be hitting the stage here soon. Suppy, you ready? Yeah, yeah. Got a little hiccup. Uh-huh. Okay. So one thing I'll say, since we got a little bit of dead time, is since we're here in Michigan, Michigan is the home of the Anishinaabe, the Anishinaabe people. So here in Michigan, we have the three fires. So we have the Ojibwe, which people know, some people know as Chippewa. We have the Odawa, which some people know as Ottawa, and we also have the Bode Wadmi, which some people know as Potawatomi. So here in Michigan, that is the three fire tribes, also indigenous to Wisconsin, Minnesota, Canada, First Nations. Shout out to my First Nations people, anybody in Canada that's watching. You know, we love you guys on the other side of the water. Here in Detroit, Sagazabishing, Wabiyantanang, you know, whatever you call it. It is the home of the three fires. Detroit, Michigan, in its whole is Anishinaabe land. So every day, just know that when you're in here and you're in Detroit and you're in Michigan, you're walking on stolen Anishinaabe land every day. So no problem, no problem. Ready, Suppy? So coming up, like I said, Southwest Detroit representative, Pokagon Band, Bode Wadmi, local neighborhood MC that rap circles around people. My homie, Suppy Never Really Dies.
Yo, 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 what up, though? How y'all feeling? everybody in the building, everybody that's watching, you know what I'm saying, from live or from the screen, you know what I'm saying. My name is SOUFY Never Really Dies, and I'm about to perform a song called Second Question. And basically it's about just second questioning the things that we may think is, you know what I'm saying, what we supposed to do, the norms. And, you know, so let's get into it. But yeah, so that was off my album I dropped last year, you know what I'm saying. And I don't know, really, I just hope everybody being safe during the pandemic, things like that, you feel me? And before I do that, I'm gonna just kick a little freestyle, so. Oh, I'm gonna do that, well, I'm gonna just jump into it, it's cool, but. Technical difficulties. Yeah, we good. Hey, didn't take your look, right, vibe, hey, look, I see it differently. Let go of my ego, it ain't meant for me. Let's go. I could turn the chaos to a symphony. Let's go. I could make the chaos if I, hey, say how you love that. How you love that. Say how you love that. Yeah. How you love that. Look. Say how you love that. Let's vibe. Hey, look, soul searching. Thinking life was my sole purpose. See, a lot of people out shed tears of a clown. They live in the universe soul circus. I won't purchase that way of life. Got bars like a nigga that won't see a day of light. Could we spawn from the place where we hate the sight? Still your girl with a stay tonight. She unfaithful, right? Just looking for a taste of life, and she feel like a granite. Cause I don't live like most on the planet. Cause most these dudes so frantic. Lost in the damage, the gossip, the drama, and just trying to manage the day to day. See, I'm tapped in a major way. I know they gon' hate till they fade away. And you know I got me like some bathing Nate, so I can't complain. Chasing the check like chasing rain. Balls, who knows when it ends? Do it even matter when your soul in the wind? Cause a nigga struck gold when you gone for the ends. While I'm trying to stuff more in the biz when the told by my folks every goal in the win, my man. So how you love that? Hey, how you love that? Say how you love that? Look, hey, say how you love that? How you, hey, say how you love that? Like how you love it though. Hey, look, off that presidential like Obama, yeah, we love it. Drama, fuck a nigga up just like these comments. Do it for the, she gon' stay around it. Long as paper in that counter, yeah, I see him hating. That's the reason that I'm always smiling. Pull up in the coupe, on the truth. Who the fuck is you? Sipping on that juice, like this ain't nothing new. And I got the juice, like I'm Pac. Ring 100 shots. We gon' shoot a show for the ops, since they love that. How you love that? Like how you love that? Hey, how you love that? How you love that? Hey, how you love that? Say how you vibe? How you love that? Yeah. Hey, let's go. Look, I see it differently. Let go of my ego, it ain't meant for me. Look, I could turn the chaos to a symphony. Look, I could make the, hey, look, say how you love that. And that was a second question off my project, SOUFY Never Really Dies, self-titled. You can find it on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to SOUFY, shout out to everybody that hit the stage before me, you feel me? And I'm gonna just spit a little freestyle just because I'm up here, so might as well rap, right? Look, finding my lane. Watch when it's my time in the game. Flows crazy on the mic. I'm around till I'm saying. I hear these rappers say they real. I be finding it strange, cause they'll go and sell their soul for some diamonds and chains. And I'm from a city where they snatch that fast and pack black mags. So hope that your get blast last, or your sold out life will be a thing of the past. You in a bucket, what's the point of being king of the crabs? Just to end up in Hell's Kitchen and not dispel visions. A higher living when I hear shells spitting. It give me motivation to go and make it. I know they won't give it, I go and take it, upholding my chosen placement. So authentic, I know to expose fakeness while still being me. That's why they loathe to hate this, but tell them more time where it go down. You could call it Flows Town, didn't know, no, now I'm gone.
Yo, everybody make some noise for SOUFY. Yeah, you know, it's crazy. I have people coming from Vegas, North Dakota, Albuquerque, you know, but we also have natives right here in the city. So that was my boy SOUFY Never Really Dies. What we're gonna do next to close out the show is my homie, my brother Stuart James, recently called upon a couple of us to help him with the song, The Sober Junkie and myself. So the song is MMIW, which is Missing Murdered and Indigenous Women. Missing Murdered Indigenous Women. So it's something that in our world we know about, that needs to be spoken about more so it can be known and we can create that awareness on a bigger level. So this song I know means a lot to me, means a lot to Stu, means a lot to the Sober Junkie, and means a lot to why we were doing it. Intention means a lot. And, we know ours behind it, and we're just trying to create good medicine, even if it's out of bad situations. So with that being said, we got MMIW coming up, and we got some really good medicine to finish out the show. So whenever y'all ready.
I think that's the one.
Sober, you want this mic?
Yup.
Yeah.
One, two, three, 4 weeks
Yeah,
since
yeah.
she came home. She went missing, she gone. I wish she come back home, we just don't know. Say
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4 weeks since she came home. She went missing, she gone. I wish she come back home, we just don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks since she came home. She went missing, she gone. I wish
Yeah,
she
yeah.
come back home, we just don't know.
She gone missing, nobody looking. No flashing news bulletin, less than human. The fire is lit, it's got me fuming. When reality is a Wind River movie, highway of tears may disappear but not forgotten. Tears fall from family members, it's never stopping. It's no go to glitter when you drag the Red River and deal with man cans from Minnesota to Mandan. I took a trip to Winnipeg, I seen them red dresses hanging so you won't forget. Down. Now just imagine if your loved one was just gonna abduct it. Can't nobody do shit about it, can't nobody be trusted. It's disgusting how you passing your judgment. We way past a discussion, repeat the past, you treat our people like nothing. We still dance to the sound of the drum, now ain't that something? We all we got, that's what we stuck with. SOUFY.
1, 2, 3, 4 weeks since she came home. She went missing, she gone. I wish she come back home, we just don't know. I said 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks since she came home. She went missing, she gone. I wish she come back home, we just don't know.
She gone missing, ain't no Amber Alert. Ain't no telling if she's safe or if she's damaged and hurt. Will she make it home or in the back of a hearse? Tears filling up my eyes as I'm rapping this verse. Imagine waking up and you notice your daughter missing. It's hard for you to breathe, tears blurring up your vision. We never heard a word, she disappeared without a trace. That's why people wearing red paint up on our face. We always praying for the sinners. I understand that they need sympathy, but people out there hurting, their cries sound like a symphony. I hate that every time I close my eyes I see it vividly. Our women going missing, it's wicked and it's so sickening. The list of these statistics quickly been filling up. Our people losing hope and they feeling like giving up. Our warriors addicted to meth, drinking and pills. How can we protect our women when we the ones who getting killed? Huh? So who the fuck can save us now? The president and government don't care for red or brown. All the heroes I looked up to are dead and in the ground. I'm having dreams of children crying, I can hear them getting loud. These ghosts are always wandering, I still feel them around. This ain't just on reservations, it happens in every town. They say all lives matter, but what about indigenous? It's hard to stand for a flag that don't care about its citizens.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4
Yeah.
weeks since she came home. She went missing, she gone.
She gone.
I wish she come back home, we just don't know. I said 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks since she came home.
Yeah.
She went missing, she gone. I wish she come back home, we just don't know.
Yeah. No more stolen sisters.
Nah.
Prayers for everybody out there that may be suffering, their families suffering from that. That's why we made this song.
Come on.
Like I said, music can be medicine depending on how you do it. Shout out to Sober Junkie.
Come on.
Shout out to SOUFY. Shout out to everybody watching. Yeah.
Said 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks since she came home. She went missing, she gone. I wish she come back home, we just don't know. But we gon' keep on looking every day for the rest of our lives. And we won't give up, no. We won't give up, no.
Yeah. Make some noise, make some noise.
My brother.
Yo, so before we get into this next, man, shout out to all of our indigenous warriors out there fighting, trying to take this land back. You know, especially our First Nations people dealing with the RCMP. You know,
Tiny
shout out
House.
to you guys out there. Did you want to
Tiny
shout out
House
your girl?
Warriors, yeah. Kanahash, man, you out there doing this thing, sis, and everybody else out there, all these female warriors out there that are putting it down. And it's like, we gotta all come together, right? It's about being enlightened. It's about understanding. It's about learning, right? So that's what we finna do from here on out. We teaching each other. We enlightening one
You know
another.
it.
You know what I'm saying? So these songs are medicine. These songs got power, and that's what we doing. We bringing it to the forefront. SOUFY, I want to thank you so much for putting Vibes with the Tribes together, man.
Chimabich.
And it happened the way it was supposed to happen. It was gonna go a different way, but understand we gotta have faith. And grandfather know what he doing. Come on.
Hell yeah. So, what we're gonna do now to close out. First, before I say what's coming up next, I just gotta say, as Anishinaabe in the name, Anishinaabe, man, you know, we're nothing without our women. We follow the lead, you know, and we look for our women. They hold our medicines. They're the keepers of water. They're the keepers of life. And, you know, that's where we get our directions from. So, Ogichida, Anishinaabe Moin, or in Anishinaabe Moin, Ogichida means warrior. So, you know, for me, being Ogichida as Anishinaabe in the name means taking care of our women, our two-spirit, our elders, our young ones. So what you're going to see coming up next, I have two Anishinaabe Kwe that are going to bless us with some good medicine. When you see them in their dresses, they're not costumes. You know, they're not anything we would wear to go to Walmart. We don't wear them on Halloween. So what you're going to see them wear is their regalia and their medicine dresses. And when they're dancing, they're praying. And they're usually praying for people that are going through hard times. They might actually be praying for the earth as they're dancing on the earth. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind, and everybody that's out there watching. I know in this room, we're going to fill this room up with good medicine. And then everyone out there, you know, have good thoughts, positive thoughts, and let's all together as a whole, even in the virtual world, bring together some good medicine. So what I have coming up is we have Hadassah Green Sky, Turtle Clan. She's coming from Little Traverse Bay Band. We also have Makisi Kwe. So, two Anishinaabe Kwe, bringing beautiful good medicine. Chimogwech, Chimogwech, Chimogwech. You guys ready? Yeah. Let me know when you want it to play. Can I get everybody that performed? Everybody over here. We're about to close out. So, SOUFY, I need you over here, bruh. Yeah, so, everybody's watching. Everybody say hi right now. Everybody. Yeah, I need bonjour. What up, though? So, things didn't come together the way that they were supposed to, but actually they came together exactly how they were supposed to. So, you're looking at everybody here, and this is what we like to do. This is how we build. We got people from all over, tribes from all over Indian country, and we come together and we create good medicine. And adversity and obstacles, we're native, bro. So we handle that. So Vibes with the Tribes 2020. This is just the beginning. Chimogwech, everybody watching. We got Sober, Stewart, Defy. We got Hadasa, Magizikwe, SOUFY Never Really Dies. And we all come from different places. We all come from cities, different reservations. And this is what it means to walk in two worlds every day. We brought good medicine to the city of Detroit. So, yeah, Chimogwech, Bama P, Vibes with the Tribes. Yeah!